Yes, I can hear you. What's up? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing great. Yeah, I was just watching the Shark Tank wala thingy abhi in the morning again, just
Okay.
to recall the whole thing.
Okay,
It
that's
was,
good. How did you
yeah.
like the episode overall?
As in what?
How did you like the episode overall, as in?
Yeah, it was almost like a comedy script sort of that you did, right? It's a script.
I don't think we tried to do any comedy there because we were shit scared there because of course you presenting your brand which is like so pre-revenued and like you don't have an experience of running a business
Yeah.
and you sit in front of these sharks and people who have invested over 200 startups. So I mean, I don't know, it looked
Yeah, yeah,
good,
I
but
totally get it. The
I
clout and
think
everything that they have, but you had put on a
yeah,
beard and everything, and you were trying to do that thing, right? Oh,
yeah,
ma'am,
yeah.
we are a little like we have to do something about this. I'm like, are but yeah, that was so cool. Yeah, I mean, no one is doing that in India currently. You're the only one, working on the male intimate hygiene and everything, right?
There are people who have entered the space now. Uh,
Post the Shark Tank, this thing after you
you
came in the
can
scene.
say that because they saw that this category might have a potential and people are looking like if you start and if you have options then it's a category, as in a growing
Yeah.
category. Had it been just one player like us, then people would be like, this is a very niche category, not everybody needs a product like this. But now that other players are also coming in, as in there were brands already existing before we started, but those
Hmm.
were very specific for grooming or maybe for female intimate hygiene or per se for like as in a body care kind of a thing for male. But then
Hmm.
now they see the space that there's a big potential for intimate hygiene also because people are now aware about the the I mean, it is important basically. The education which was lacking now, I think people understand and they agree to it that these are the issues they're going through and people want the solution. Like, abhi tak ke, if didn't somebody would have thought, but would have thought that, it might not work. People won't appreciate or people won't buy it. I
Hmm.
think it's now
Yeah,
different.
yeah. I mean, you know how guys are, right? If I go with a guy friend and buy something on this, or you'll be like, "Hey, dude, what's up with you? What?"
एग्जैक्टली आई मीन हाँ हाँ सो मतलब वही है कि आप अग्री भी करोगे कि
uh,
हाँ आई गो थ्रू समथिंग लाइक दिस बट देन do you actually work on it, like have you bought a product to solve the issue, like you agree you have an issue,
yeah.
there's a product, but are you like, is the conversion happening? That's the whole game
Hmm.
to
Because yeah, you were talking about educating the janta also initially, right? Like you were
yes
saying, yeah,
exactly
there would be funding required in creating
yes
awareness around it, and then
yes
you'll be doing the purchase campaign or the sales
doing the
campaign.
yeah, doing the purchase campaign, of course. And I mean, uh, when we started, we actually wanted to test the market, to be
Yeah.
honest. That लोग ये टाइप का प्रोडक्ट खरीदेंगे या मतलब क्या मतलब व्हाट विल बी देयर रिएक्शंस, टू बी ऑनेस्ट
I know
के
what you mean.
या तो वही चीज थी दैट हमको तो पहले तो मार्केट टेस्ट करना था एंड
Hmm.
लकीली शार्क टैंक इंडिया वाज कमिंग ड्यूरिंग दैट टाइम ओनली व्हेन वी वर एक्चुअली वी स्टार्टेड एंड
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so May 2021 was the time we started,
Yeah.
and July was the time when we applied for Shark Tank India, as in the registration form and everything.
Hmm.
And September was the time we went for auditions to
Yeah.
Mumbai.
Yeah.
So everything was happening uske साथ ही because
Oh, it's like an
back of
acting
the
gig or what? Like it's like proper like gig that you like these actors have. You come for an audition, you do your presentation, and then that's how you
there
get
you don't
selected.
have प्रेजेंट योरसेल्फ लाइक जो हम लोग ने शो पे किया था उस तरह से नहीं होता है. इट्स जस्ट एन ऑडिशन जो आपको, अगर आप कोई टीवी शोज के देखते हो कि वो आते हैं, वो आपकी आपके बारे में पूछते हैं बेसिकली, आपके स्टार्टअप के बारे में, आपकी कंपनी के बारे में, आपके
Hmm.
बारे में, आपके बैकग्राउंड के बारे में. अगर दो फाउंडर्स है तो आप कैसे एक दूसरे को मिले जान. सो बेसिकली दे, जो ऑडिशन में जो टीम होती है, दे वांट टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट
Hmm.
a how will you look on the TV, because of course ऑडियंस को आपको एंटरटेन करना है, एज इन इट्स नॉट अ रियलिटी शो है बट स्क्रिप्टेड नहीं है बेसिकली, ठीक है.
Hmm. Hmm.
सो
Hmm.
इसमें वो लोग वो भी देखते हैं कि आपकी स्टोरी कितनी लाइक पोटेंशियल है कि नहीं है, मतलब क्या बैक स्टोरी है, कितना इंटरेस्टिंग है, लोगों को कितना इंटरेस्ट होगा ऐसा कुछ जानने में. प्रोडक्ट नया है तो कितने लोगों, मतलब इट्स अ इनोवेशन, लाइक दे गॉट सम फनी पिक्चर्स आल्सो. इफ यू वुड हैव सीन वो नाभि वाला जो था.
या हाँ ये इसका क्या
एग्जैक्टली. तो या सो दे लुक फॉर सच कंटेंट आल्सो कि ऐसा भी कोई अगर स्टार्टअप आता है दैट लाइक पीपल
uh,
विल watch again and again, as in maybe in a funny
yeah.
manner, but again and again. Yeah. So उस तरह से दे सी, बिकॉज ऑफ फॉर सोनी टीवी टीआरपी वर्क्स. फॉर अस वी नीड टू पिच अर आइडिया कि हम लोग मास ऑडियंस को कैसे रीच कर रहे हैं एज अ बिजनेस. सो उसमें सबके डिफरेंट डिफरेंट रोल्स होते हैं. लाइक सोनी टीवी कोई अलग एंगल देख रहा है, वी एज अ स्टार्टअप वी आर लुकिंग कि अगर हम अगर नेशनल टेलीविजन पे आते हैं, उस
Hmm.
टाइम पे तो ओटीटी पे आने वाला था. व्हेन वी वेंट फॉर ऑडिशन तब वही था कि सोनी लिव ऐप पे आएगा.
Yeah.
सो वही था कि वो सोनी लिव जो फॉलो करते हैं वो डिफरेंट ऑडियंस ही है.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
दैट
Hmm.
आप या मेरे जैसे लोग सोनी लिव फॉलो करेंगे, या जो शार्क टैंक यूएस देखते थे अब दे विल बी इंटरेस्टेड इन वॉचिंग शार्क टैंक इंडिया. पर फॉर्चुनेटली ये प्राइम टाइम पे आया, नेशनल टेलीविजन पे आया, एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दैट एवरीबडी हैज वॉच्ड.
Hmm.
Not just people like you and I, but everybody. Like my grandfather's age, people have also watched. Like his friends,
Hmm.
my friends, के family, whatever. Like I think every age group have seen it. Like
Yeah.
हम मतलब मेरी सोसाइटी के बच्चों ने भी शायद देखा होगा.
Hmm. For
That
sure.
they,
ये
yeah,
स्पेशली
exactly.
द दोगलापन और वो अश्नीर का वो जो था दोगलापन एंड
Exactly, exactly. So, and जो बच्चे लाइक एज इन जो सिर्फ कॉलेज में भी एंटर किए या जो कॉमर्स बैकग्राउंड में है एंड ऑल दैट, तो आई थिंक वो सब लोग ने वो एज ग्रुप ने देखा है जस्ट टू अंडरस्टैंड
Hmm.
व्हाट हाउ थिंग्स वर्क. एंड
Do you change anything for you like in general?
like the Shark Tank thing,
Hmm.
I think it has changed the whole game for us. The whole
Yeah.
game, I think. बिकॉज आई थिंक हम लोग शायद जो ऑडियंस को हम मास पे रीच आउट करना चाहते थे, उसके
Hmm.
लिए हम लोगों को बहुत फंड्स चाहिए होते. लाइक
Hmm.
अगर आप शार्क टैंक इंडिया में नहीं गए होते तो
Hmm. Hmm.
वी वुड नीड सो मच फंड्स जस्ट टू एडवर्टाइज. एडवर्टाइज से बेटर पहले एजुकेट करने के लिए.
Hmm.
सो
Hmm.
जो हम लोगों का अगर एड्स या जो कंटेंट होता तो इट वुड बी अराउंड एजुकेटिंग पीपल
Yeah.
दैट व्हाई यू नीड इंटीमेट हाइजीन, व्हाई इट इज नेसेसरी एंड ऑल दैट. सो आई
Hmm.
थिंक हम लोगों के मेजर सारा फंड्स ये डायरेक्शन में ही जाता.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
एंड वो रिकग्नाइजेशन, वो ब्रांड अवेयरनेस, वो किस लेवल पे कब मिलता, अगेन वी कुड हैव थॉट दैट वो शायद 2-3 साल लग जाते.
Yeah.
दैट एक सबके माइंड में नट जॉब ब्रांड लाने के लिए. दैट अब जैसे ही आप शार्क टैंक की बात करते हैं, सीजन 1 की बात करते हैं, इफ यू, आई बिलीव दैट टॉप 10 पिचेस भी पूछ लेते तो पीपल रिमेम्बर अस.
Hmm. Hmm.
दैट आप कौन सी ब्रांड्स को आप याद कर सकते हैं. लाइक इफ यू जस्ट गो रैंडमली आज somebody किसी से वन में से ब्रांड्स बोलिए या ऐसा, आई बिलीव हम लोग टॉप 10 में आएंगे.
Hmm. Very cool, yeah. Did you happen to meet that Nabi wala guy or what? Did you meet him personally?
No, we didn't.
Uh, and there was this. plastic thingy I also remember. Was it season
द
one?
कप का वो मास्क जैसा.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Those were some funny
But
things. Yeah.
it's like because of the COVID time only, he might have got the idea that
Yeah.
glass का mask or something. So ठीक है, मतलब वो वही है that people, वही है कि आप स्टार्ट करने के लिए जरूरी नहीं आपका प्रोडक्ट हिट ही हो जाएगा. आपको
Uh,
कहीं से कुछ स्टार्ट करना है बेसिकली इफ यू वांट टू गेट लाइक. आपका प्रोडक्ट फेल भी हो सकता है, सक्सेस भी हो सकता है, बट कहीं से कुछ स्टार्ट करना पड़ेगा.
uh,
So at least he started with something like this. He might realize it, yeah, realize it, and then he might shift to some other product or maybe different category. But
yeah.
need to भाई, बिकॉज मैं आपको बोलूं कि जब हम लोग ने भी स्टार्ट किया था ना, तब आई थिंक जैसे हम हंस रहे हैं ना ये चीज पे, तब लोग भी ये हमारे आइडिया पे भी हंस रहे थे. दैट
Especially because yeah, if it was about women or something that sort, then things would have been a little
या
different.
या
Guys, maybe we
या
don't talk about all these things, right? If I'm gonna be like going
या
out for a grocery shopping or medical store, pe, and I end up buying this, the jokes that that are going to be happening over there would be
आप,
like,
मैं वही बोल रही हूँ, अगर आपको अवेयरनेस नहीं होती है तो आप कोई मेडिकल स्टोर पे जाके आप बाय भी नहीं करोगे. लाइक
hmm,
क्या, आप पूछोगे भी नहीं.
yeah.
आप
It took
पूछोगे
me
भी नहीं,
eight
बट
years to just
नाउ
ask for the condom. Yeah, so, yeah, doing this along with a friend,
एग्जैक्टली
it'll take ages.
एग्जैक्टली एग्जैक्टली. सो वो ये क्यों आपको 8 साल लगे, बिकॉज वो टैबू है.
Exactly. And you go late at night so
आप
that your friends
ओपनली,
and your neighbors are not
एग्जैक्ट या
there.
या आई मीन वो टैबू है इस चीज के लिए, इसके वजह से आपको शायद 8 साल लगे वहां पे जाने के
Hmm.
लिए. बट वही हमारी कैटेगरी में भी सेम चीज था कि हमारी कैटेगरी भी टैबू ही थी.
Hmm.
दैट
Hmm.
पीपल डिडंट रियली वांट टू टॉक अबाउट इट, या आप बात करने जाओगे तो दे विल डॉज इट के नो नो नो, लाइक सम, मतलब they were not okay to talk about it.
True.
But now I think you are okay to go and buy straight away. आप जाके condom purchase कर लोगे.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you will be okay. Like now you will be not that लोग क्या सोचेंगे types.
मतलब you
But
grow out of it post like 21, 22. You grow out of that, right? लोग क्या सोचेंगे and ये क्या
yeah,
सोचेंगे.
yeah. But I think अभी भी like if I go back, जब मैं 21 22 years की होंगी तब शायद मैं नहीं जाके, like my friends won't go and do that. But I think now the generation we see,
Yeah.
they are okay to dress certain way, which is now accepted by the society. As in, uh, now they are okay to be, like they don't care. But and of course the generations, जो Gen Z हम बोलते हैं. So now I think they have a different thinking, and everybody from that age, I think they want to get into startup. They want to start off their own
Yeah.
freelancing.
That
People are
generation
doing,
is too woke. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's
yeah,
good. That's
yeah,
good.
yeah. They have certain their startup ideas. They have their own. Maybe somebody is doing their own designing. Maybe
Yeah.
somebody has started their own studio. Maybe somebody has started their own music label or whatever. However you can say.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now that like I and Ananya go to certain colleges to just as a speaker or as a panelist or somebody.
Yeah.
Now I think every college has a e-cell, entrepreneurship submit, entrepreneurship cell or something,
Even the
because
tech
they are
colleges, like
pushing.
engineering colleges as well.
Yeah, I am going to an engineering college on this Monday, like day after tomorrow,
Very
to.
cool.
Yeah, yeah. It's not that just the commerce people there. This is engineering college itself,
Mm-hmm.
and they have this event where they are inviting people who, like startup founders, just to interact with students, just to guide them, just to share their journey, how they started, what did they study, as in the market gap, and why did they find the need, and how did they actually start, like right from the product market gap, manufacturer कैसे ढूंढा, product कैसे development किया, फिर कैसे ads करे, या किस प्लेटफॉर्म से आप बेच रहे हो, या is this a D2C, is this a B2B, however. So I think uh, people are studying, because engineering में भी अगर आप आपका स्टार्टअप कुछ वे बना रहा है, like as a machine or an app or something, you need a background for that, right?
Yeah.
So आप बैंक इंडिया में भी आप जैसे देखते हैं काफी इंजीनियर्स, उनकी 10 साल पुरानी जॉब छोड़ के नाउ दे हैव स्टार्टेड देयर ओन, तो कोई प्रोडक्ट बना के दे हैव स्टार्टेड, और मे बी
Yeah.
कोई ऐप बना के दे हैव स्टार्टेड. सो आई थिंक ऑल दोस 10 years उन लोग ने जो एक्सपीरियंस लिया है
Hmm.
उनके वर्क प्लेस में से, थोड़ा थोड़ा एवरीबॉडी इज गेटिंग ऑन द टेबल एंड देन दे स्टार्टिंग द ब्रांड.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
सो
You said you're
एंड
from
विच इज गुड.
Ahmedabad, right?
या.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I remember talking to you about this, but you talking about this in Shark Tank, but करते हैं तो मेरे को याद आ रही है, हाँ गुज्जू route, of course I remember.
I think that Guju things come only like वो आप कहने के लिए मारवाड़ी हो, but you have been born and brought up in Gujarat. So
हाँ
वो एक वो business वाला आ जाता है, way of seeing आ जाता है, way of dealing, because यहाँ पे सब अलग होता है, like as in if you go and meet somebody, आप आपके किसी को भी मिलने जा रहे हो, it is compulsory to have tea with them, as in
हाँ
गुजरात में ऐसा है कि if you don't have tea, you may be insulting the person you have gone to meet, because
oh is
they
it
have this thing. Yeah, it's basically it's not that, but जो of businesses जो बोलते हैं, like जो पुराने उनका वो है that चाय, कटिंग चाय बेसिकली हमारे यहाँ बोलते हैं.
hmm hmm
तो it is good that
it's an
वो
insult if you don't do that word
isn't insult, as in वो लगता है that आप you're not getting friendly with the person, or sort of thing. I don't think that will have in our generation wala cheese, but if I see
damn
मेरे
I so
father,
want to do it yeah
you can do that, and I think जो
someone
मेरे
ask
father
I'll tell them ask me for a tea oh you want a tea no
no, why I'm saying is that I have seen this, like my father doing this thing, that
yeah
he told me that if you go and meet somebody, if they offer tea, have it. Even if you
hmm
don't want to have it.
hmm
एंड यहाँ पे ऐसा भी होता है दैट it's funny that like कोई आया and you just want to offer the tea, you really don't want to offer, it's just you showing. So
hmm
it's like दो चाय दो चाय and all that, so it's like बोल दिया है पर लाना नहीं है. Because you're just waving in that way, that you know. So ठीक है, वो गुजरात का वो है. Then there are certain states like वो, if you have heard Baporia, it's called.
I haven't.
Afternoon में they sleep.
Oh yeah, Kolkata, of course. Bangla people, right?
कोलकाता एंड गुजरात में भी ये राजकोट साइड, ये सौराष्ट्र साइड जो बोलते हैं ना, उस साइड वो है. सो लंच के बाद वो लोग 1 to 4 या 2 to 4 उनके ऑफिस या उनकी शॉप्स बंद होती है. They go home and sleep, or maybe they sleep in their shops, but the shops are closed. And then
Hmm.
again, 4-5 baje they start working.
I knew about Bengalis though, like Bangla people
Hmm.
do this. So when I
Hmm.
quit my job, I was working with this dating agency for a while, right? So abhi April mein I quit the job there, and so I had
What was
developed
that
this.
agency name, as in the app, basically?
No. So I mean, we were helping out guys with their dating lives, how to just talk to women, whatever that comes to your
Oh,
head. So
I mean,
just
wow.
yeah, so just how to say that clearly, right? Rather than
I
yeah, be
wish
more
you could.
con.
I wish you were still there, so you could just suggest them that is, if you just wanna woo the girl, just use Nuutjob, and she
Wait, what? Ah, yeah,
she
yeah.
will be
That's a
impressed
good
that
plugin, right?
Yeah. But you
That's
could
funny.
actually pitch that, सुनो नट जॉब का नट फ्रेश यूज करके जाओ, it's a intimate deo spray, and she will be impressed that, oh, you are like, you keep intimate hygiene
Is that your new deal? No.
No, because of course you would have, if your app was suggesting, you would have,
No, no,
app would have suggested,
it's not an app. So it was a coaching thing. So they used to be with
okay,
us for
तो
like,
कोचिंग में शायद वो करते हैं, you should smell good and all that. So
yeah, yeah, of
maybe you
course.
could have pitched that you should smell good down there also.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, yeah, when I had quit the job from there, I had developed this habit of sleeping in the afternoon for like a couple of weeks. And my mom was telling, "What is
Hmm.
this Bengali behavior,
Hmm.
dude? Why are you sleeping in the afternoon? What's wrong?"
Hmm.
So yeah. Anyway, so moving forward, coming back to Nuutjob. So you had mentioned about so I remember you talking about that you were an operations manager in a fintech company, was it?
Uh, no, no, no. It was a modular kitchen
Modular kitchen,
brand.
of course.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was
yeah.
a showroom. Yeah, yeah.
So that happened for a while, and then you had moved to starting this out, nut job,
Starting
and
this, so this was not our plan at all, because Ananya was living in a different city. She happened to come right before COVID happened,
mm-hmm.
and then she just stayed back.
Yeah,
And so all this nut job idea happened during lockdown only. That because Ananya and I stayed together, so we are just 15 days apart. Like I'm just 15 days elder to her. So
mm,
अ, बोलने के लिए आप बोल सकते हो हम लोग ट्विंस की तरह ही बचपन से रहे हुए हैं,
mm,
दैट सब चीज मतलब एज इन स्कूलिंग स्पोर्ट्स everything we have done together, and because of that also we have a certain bond with each other, as
yeah,
in that एक आपका पहले से एक है आपका एज अ, बिकॉज आप कजिन्स होके भी आप साथ में रहे हुए हो, आप साथ में ग्रो कर रहे हो, सेम एज पे हो, सो यू हैव अ डिफरेंट अंडरस्टैंडिंग. सो हमारा प्लान नहीं था कभी. आई वॉज इन अ डिफरेंट फील्ड, अनन्या वॉज इन अ डिफरेंट फील्ड. जस्ट कोविड हैपेंड, वी हैड अ डिस्कशन, वी थॉट दैट चलो रिसर्च करता है, कुछ करता है, कुछ करता है, बिकॉज वी डिडंट नो ये सब कब खुलने वाला है. when are we getting back to normal life, we didn't
mm-hmm.
know. So we were just researching ये वो, and market पे मार्केट प्लेसेस पे देखा, यूएस मार्केट में देखा, दैट वी गॉट आवर प्रोडक्ट्स फ्रॉम देयर, यूएस मार्केट में से हम
White
लेके आए.
label?
या इट इज अ वेल नोन ब्रांड.
Hmm? Sorry, no, no.
यू
As
आस्किंग
in
अबाउट.
the white label thing, you purchase it from there, and you put. Is it something on that
No,
side?
no, 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 no. It's not that. It's not that.
Hmm.
We got their products as just a reference. We
Hmm.
found our manufacturer. We asked him that we want a product like this, but for an Indian skin.
Hmm. Hmm.
And then we got certain changes from our end, that maybe आप smell change कर दो, maybe texture change कर दो, maybe format change कर दो, and whatever the manufacturer felt it is right for the Indian skin. Basically our our target was just to cater to Indian market for now,
Yeah.
like when we started. So of course we got certain changes done in the product, and so this is how we started. Then May 21 was the time we launched our website, and
May
so
21.
everything. May 21, yes,
Okay. Cool.
was the time we started. Like we website we got it developed, and products हम लोग ने बस ऐसे ही packaging, just it was very raw, and we just started. We just wanted to start
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
थोड़ा मार्केट ओपन हुआ है अभी कोविड के वजह से, थोड़ा
Hmm.
लाइक धीरे धीरे सब ओपन हो रहा है, तो लेट्स जस्ट स्टार्ट, लेट्स जस्ट सी हाउ थिंग्स वर्क. And at that time also people were not really engaged with their work, because it was just getting open, like still people had work from home and everything, so we could have reached people easily,
Yeah.
like as
Yeah.
in for the testing purpose.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how we started. Our packaging was very raw at that time because we just wanted to start. You didn't have any so many of resources also, like as in what सब
Hmm.
restrictions पे चल रहा
I
था,
know what you mean. Yeah. Yeah.
that yeah. So just to start, we started, and then we asked our friends of friends, just to try the product, place the order on the website, so that we could see the website running also. That how the payment gateway is working, how the website is processing the orders, how do we see on back in the dashboard, backyard पे कैसे orders दिख रहा है, everything we just wanted to see, we just wanted to try, because that time I think Ananya and I were also learning that
Yeah,
अच्छा ये order ऐसे pack होके जाएगा, ऐसे process हो, because we didn't have anybody for the packaging also, like
yeah, yeah.
Ananya and I were doing the packaging, like एक process कर रहे हैं, हम pack कर रहे हैं, all that, because वो एक या दो orders आते थे दिन के, so that was
On
not
your
a big
website,
deal.
on your website.
On your website, that's the only time we were available, as in Amazon, Flipkart was again in June, July month.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Acha,
it was
post the website, like when you had
yes,
created
yes.
your own thing, then you did.
Then we went on other platforms, Amazon.
Yeah.
Amazon पे YouTube पे और वो सब पे देख देख के we learned how to list on Amazon.
Hmm.
उस टाइम पे 3 प्रोडक्ट्स थे, तो it was easy for us कि हम लोग सब कर सकते थे.
Yeah.
So that is how we started Amazon पे listing, Amazon पे orders लाए. फिर gradually it started. फिर जब Shark Tank और वो सब था, then again we wanted to get sales, but in case we go on that show we need some sales. So again we were trying to push on, like Amazon पे किया, Flipkart पे किया,
अरे अपने
and we
चाचा
were
को ही बोल देते ना, just buy all these products, dude. I'll just show
no,
the
but then
sales
again
only.
you need no, but then ये due diligence जैसा जो part आता है, then again you need that people have actually bought it.
Ah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
That your uncle buying 10 products, you can get sales, but then it's not counted as a genuine sale once the DD and everything happens. Because
Hmm.
fundraising में due diligence के process में आपने जितना sales बताया है, इतना ही आपको justify भी करना पड़ता है, like
True.
on the book.
Hmm.
So everything, सब इक्विटी सीखा, इक्विटी क्या होता है, कैसे स्टेक देना होता है, कैसे शेयर देना होता है, कितना इन्वेस्टमेंट लाना होता है, कितना आपका वैल्यूएशन आता है. आई थिंक वो सब हम लोग ने शार्क टैंक जाने से पहले वी sat with people and we tried to understand that okay, this is how the whole investing game runs. I mean,
Who are these? These
investor
were your friends from college?
friends, my husband was helping, my uncle was helping us. So we, of course, everybody had their own, I think हम लोग ने 2-3 people को, like मेरे cousin, मेरे भैया और इनको हम लोग ने तो mock भी दिया होगा.
Hmm.
That,
Hmm.
you ask certain questions, what you feel, and, we'll try to answer it. वो एक वो preparation जो नहीं होती, एक interview जैसी,
Hmm.
that,
Hmm. Hmm.
you're preparing, you're like, you're asking your uncle that,
Yeah.
you are the shark, and now you ask, because he follows Shark Tank US, उन्हें पूरा follow करा है. So he
Hmm.
was asking us those questions, and we are like, हम लोग फिर एक point पे हम और हमने एक दूसरे का मुंह देख रहे कि क्या मतलब, and that's the time you feel that you are very underprepared,
Yeah. Yeah.
that you still need to work, you still need to know your brand, your market, your sales. It has to be on the tip,
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
that,
True.
and then that's the time we both realize that we need to divide the responsibilities,
Hmm.
that for the as in the shoot part, as in for the Shark Tank also, that you need to divide, that if financial related kuch aata hai, so you're the one who is gonna prepare an answer,
Yeah.
and for कोई product related, कोई market related या कुछ वैसा आता है, तो you're gonna answer it, because
Hmm.
you need to divide, because आप सब चीज आप you know you
अकेले.
get confused अकेले,
Hmm.
exactly.
Hmm.
So, and co-founder है, तो of course आपको एक point पे you need to divide your responsibilities. ये नहीं है कि आप दोनों सब चीज ही कर रहे हो, because you
Hmm.
cannot get everything on your plate, on your table. You cannot give everything, because it's like you're not completing one task then. Like right now also, if you ask, we have divided our responsibilities, we have divided our departments, that this is what you will look, this is what I will look, and then it's easy for making small decisions also, that it is quick, that
Yeah.
अगर दोनों जने सब चीज कर रहे हैं, तो then you need to wait, that you will have a discussion internally and then you will take a call. But
Hmm.
if I am in my department, I just need to give a quick call. It is on me that I have to decide it.
Got it. Got it. Is it
So it
easy? Does the work and all happen very amicably when you're working with your cousins and with family
it
members and everything?
happens easy, because from day one you know each other's weakness and strength.
Mm-hmm.
So you know that this is how Ananya works, this is how Ananya does her work, and this is what Ananya is good at. So वो चीज आपको डे वन से पता होती है,
Mm-hmm.
that ये है. एंड एक आपका कंफर्ट जोन बिल्ड हो जाता है, पहले से आपका कंफर्ट जोन होता है, दैट इफ यू फील दिस पर्सन, ये दिस डिसीजन डजंट मेक सेंस टू मी, यू कैन
Hmm.
टेल हर लाइक अप फ्रंट, दैट I don't feel I'm not getting through this decision. It's just, and you can have a healthy discussion. आप यही सेम चीज आई थिंक आप नए आपके फाउंडर के साथ, तो वो आपका कितना कंफर्ट जोन है उस पर वो बहुत डिपेंड करता है, दैट आर यू रियली open to talk to each other about certain things, like certain decisions.
Yeah.
Like for example, if Ananya makes a decision on my behalf, she knows, she is very assured that I will be okay with it,
Yeah. Yeah.
that she can commit something on my behalf also, that जैसे आपसे बात की, and she'll be like, Arpit, I think Anushree will also agree with us, and let's go ahead with that,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I remember
maybe
you were not even in the same email thread, but she knew. Yeah.
yeah. So that is what I am saying, that वो चीज एक आ जाती है, that you are back of the mind, that she will be on the boat with me, that
Hmm.
कुछ भी, if I have decided something, if you are a sole co-founder, I think again you need a co-founder just to
Hmm.
run, just to, because आप सब चीज नहीं कर सकते.
True.
You need to divide responsibilities, you need to divide, because अगर जो expertise आप लेके आ रहे हो जरूरी नहीं है that the other person will get the same.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
The other person will complete you basically.
So yeah, I wanted to ask you, Anushree, the story that you shared on the platform, Shark Tank wale ko, the thing that you shared, ki wo powder and सबसे लेट जाना and then नीचे powder. Was that a legit story? Is that how you
So,
figured this out?
yeah, we have seen, like, as in, our fathers using talcum powder. My uncle uses the talcum powder so much, just for the same reason. And
Mm-hmm.
that's the thing we know. Like, as in, because in COVID, we had no house help and we had to clean the bathrooms. That's how the discussion happened. ऐसा नहीं कि हम लोग ने उसके पहले नहीं देखा था, but that was the time everybody had their own their own routine, कि
Yeah.
शायद आपने इतना ध्यान भी नहीं दिया होगा उस टाइम पे,
Mm-hmm.
दैट ऐसा कुछ है, या एंड ये चीज जब नोटिस हुई, दैट्स द टाइम वी थॉट दैट ओके why is it, like why do you need it? And again everybody was at home, like even our fathers were at home, and we like all the sisters were at home, so that's how the discussion actually started, that since school हम लोगों को तो educate करने में आता है, that you need to keep your intimates hygienic, because if you go through menstrual cycle and different issues, so why not in men? And again, like first of all, they were not they were dodging the discussion, because they were like, you won't understand, it's of course their father daughter, some
Mm-hmm.
a
Yeah. Yeah.
discussion on this, so would
Mm-hmm.
be and I think same would be with my friends only, because wahi tha that they were not okay to talk about it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So
And this discussion happened, and then we thought that like फिर हम लोग ने देखा कि इंडिया में कितने प्रोडक्ट्स ऐसे कुछ अवेलेबल है. पी सेफ स्टडी किया तो पी सेफ वाज आल्सो इट वाज स्टार्टेड फॉर फीमेल्स
Hmm.
basically to if they are traveling, you can sanitize the toilet seat, and you can just so starting a brand was specifically for females, and then they added males ke products as in intimate wipes, and they added intimate wash, they added.
Same
So
P safe.
be safe, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So
okay, okay, okay.
what I remember, it was a brand who was catering to females, as in they got a toilet seat
Yeah,
spray.
yeah.
Whenever you're traveling, you can just carry it and sanitize the toilet seat.
Hmm.
So that was the
Hmm.
whole purpose, like as in traveling for the office bathrooms and sort of.
So from recognizing that there's a problem to like going for a full-fledged solution to this, what does that look like? Like, yeah, of course, we encounter so many problems on an everyday basis, right? But how do you lock down on this one thing and thinking, yeah, we have to find a solution to this, and we are going to dedicate our time and resources to something of this sort? How does
Yeah, because
this
we
happen?
just didn't see the problem at our own houses, as in we actually figured that we have seen so many males scratching their balls in public places. So
Hmm.
ये नहीं है कि घर पे ही एक प्रॉब्लम देखे and we started. It was a genuine problem, and it was a very evident problem
Hmm.
that even if I ask you, you would have also seen people, males scratching their balls in public
Hmm.
places, like as local trains or in office or wherever you go. Like even if you're like eating on like at the streets, you will see that people do that. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of
we
course.
thought that
अब
problem
जैसे
was
if I see someone doing that and someone's talking, I'm like, bro, what the hell, bro? Just
not
you
like
just recognize it and you say, what the hell?
even if you आप नहीं कर रहे बट आप देख रहे हो तो वो चीज आपको खुद
uh,
को नहीं अच्छी
yeah, yeah, of course.
सही था दैट आप वो प्रॉब्लम आई थिंक वाज इट वाज जस्ट राइट देयर बट पीपल डिडंट सी एंड देन it just happened like we thought of starting a brand like this.
Hmm. That's very cool. I also read somewhere that, scratching your balls in this thing in Italy and somewhere it's illegal and they can put you behind the bars if you do that in public. I'm like, "Arey, that's legit."
Could be. I mean, could be like exactly. It's not a good sight to see that you
Yeah.
the person who's doing it. I think he's not embarrassed to do it in the public, but people like us who are actually seeing it, they feel that आप ही आपका face turn कर लेते हो कि you
Hmm.
don't want to see this.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So, since you have seen, so you've started this yourself, you and Shark Tank, and now you say that there's a massive shift in the
Hmm.
sales and you've understood the ecosystem better. So, if there are some budding entrepreneurs,
Hmm.
who want to do something in this industry, and if you could share some insights of how you should start this out, problem identification to just put it out, to just putting the product out there and testing and everything. If you could just share a little bit of that.
Point A, you really need to identify the actual problem. ये नहीं है कि आपकी own problem and you want to solve. It has to be in mass, as in people like in general would have faced that or are facing a issue like that,
Yeah.
or maybe a market gap you see.
Mm-hmm.
और प्रोडक्ट ए है प्रोडक्ट सी है पर प्रोडक्ट बी नहीं है मतलब उन दोनों के बीच का कुछ नहीं है लाइक पीपल हु आर एक्चुअली देर आर पीपल लाइक इन मास इफ यू see that they are looking as in ये सब I think primary research is very necessary that you need to go out and talk to people if you want to start a product, you want to launch a product, you want to start a brand, it is very necessary for you to go out and talk to people
Yeah.
because that is how you see the market. You will study that, if I start something like this, will people actually buy it? Will actually people use it? Will actually people, you know, they would want a product or a service like this. So you
Yeah.
really need to identify that. Second, you need to, as a founder, you need to work from zero level. ये नहीं है कि हाँ idea कर दिया, I have given this thing like as in outsourced it to a third party agency. The person will make a label for me, the person will make a product for me, this website develop होगी. I think from zero level you have to start, because you are the one who is going to represent the brand even to
Hmm.
investors. तो आपने जो ग्राउंड लेवल पे जो काम किया होगा ना, वही वो इन्वेस्टर्स आपको पूछेंगे कि हाउ डिड यू स्टार्ट, आपने क्या गैप देखा, ये प्रोडक्ट में कैसे डेवलप किया, क्या स्टेज पे है, एवरीथिंग.
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Hmm.
you really cannot rely on somebody that somebody will make it for you or somebody will do the job and you just make money. It's not that.
Hmm.
And second, third thing is team building. एक
Hmm.
स्टेज ये आता है कि you will need people. ये नहीं है that I will only do everything. It has to be
Hmm.
two ways. One, you need to do everything. It's like it's different in senses. As in, one point is that you need to understand everything. You have to do everything, and there's a point where you have to give responsibility to other people. You need to hire people
Yeah.
to grow this, as in somebody from the outside the organization is getting some skill, some expertise to your brand, to your startup, to your company.
Mm-hmm.
So he or she gonna put her or his efforts into this, as in just to grow. Or somebody who's that good at social media marketing, he you need to hire those people, because you might not come from that background, you might not have knowledge of that thing, but you need somebody who will do that for you.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
In team building is very important if you want to grow, because I think आज हम लोग भी investors के पास जाते हैं, they are very curious that how much growth you see, like how many employees you're gonna hire in next 2 years, in next 3 years, in next four, because that shows that a the company is growing, because if the company is growing, that's why you need more people, that's
Yeah.
why you need yeah, because you have more work, you have more sales, you have more work, and that's the thing, because you are hiring, and because you are
Hmm.
hiring and getting good skills, you are getting good expertise in the organization, that experiences jo aate hain, that that he is good at this and you have hired him for something, so he will do that for you.
Hmm.
And never lose confidence in yourself. People will try to come and pull you down, that this idea is not good, you are wasting your time, you're wasting your money. It's just you need to believe in yourself, you have to believe in the idea that you have. If you really want to start something, you have to work on it, like लोग आके आपको मना करेंगे. Same
Hmm.
people told us that they had a problem that two females are doing something like this, like
Hmm.
two girls are coming out and doing something like this. Second, they were like, this category won't work,
Hmm.
people won't buy, you're wasting your time, you're wasting your money. But I think we decided that no, we want to try, see, testing the market. We just want to, if this thought has come and we have worked on it, let's just try.
Hmm.
ये
Hmm.
if if we could have thought that log kya kahenge, maybe he or she is right that we shouldn't do it, I think we would not do like um, we didn't we would not be at this spot, if we would have left it halfway,
Yeah.
thinking what people told us, you know
Hmm. So when did you get the validation कि ये सही है ये करता है?
after Shark Tank India, to be honest.
Hmm. उससे
Because
पहले उससे पहले थोड़ा वो था क्या
उसके
वॉबली
पहले
था?
यही चीज था दैट ठीक है तुम लोगों को करना है, यू डू इट, इट्स ओके, बट यू जस्ट वेटिंग, बिकॉज सेल्स नहीं थी उस टाइम पे,
हम्म.
लोगों को पता ही नहीं था. तो
हम्म.
वही था कि आप किसी को जाके जस्टिफाई भी कैसे करोगे. आप अगर आप किसी को रॉन्ग भी प्रूव करना चाहते हो, तो यू नीड सम नंबर्स टू प्रूव देम रॉन्ग, दैट सी ओवर दिस टाइम आई हैव मेड द सेल्स. बट आई थिंक शार्क टैंक इंडिया पे getting the validation from all the five sharks, that
हम्म.
they the five wanted to invest in their
Hmm.
own ways, of course, but they all wanted to invest. And after that, also the amount of appreciation we got, the amount of recognition we got, that you know, nut job, they know what nut job is.
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Hmm.
now you see the difference that
Hmm.
post Shark Tank and pre Shark Tank.
तो अवेयरनेस वाला जो मार्केटिंग बजट था वो तो बच गया है अब सीधा यू कैन जस्ट रन सेल्स के कैंपेन जस्ट
अवेयरनेस
बाय
वाला
बाय
मार्केटिंग वाला एक वो ब्रांड आइडेंटिफाइंग या ब्रांड अवेयरनेस में जो पैसा डालना था वो तो आई थिंक बच गया, बिकॉज अब वो हम लोगों को नॉट जॉब क्या है वो बताने की जरूरत नहीं है पहले। आई थिंक ब्रांड मार्केट में लाने के लिए, पॉपुलर करने के लिए वी वुड नीड मनी, बट आई थिंक अब मार्केट में पता है, लाइक इवन इफ बिग कॉम्पिटिटर्स दे नो कि मे बी उनके लेवल पे अगर छोटी ब्रांड होगी बट नॉट जॉब है, because there are big players who have big pockets to spend in advertising. Maybe they will be the market leaders because of the fundings they have.
या
Because of course, the category they have already created. As in, कोई ब्रांड जो ग्रूमिंग में था वो अब ये कैटेगरी में आया है, पर उसको ग्रूमिंग की वजह से तो लोग जानते ही है।
हम्म
So it becomes easy for them to get a diversification in category, because what they have done in their own category, they already know. Now,
या
for example, after 2 years, I start a different category. For example, I go in sexual wellness, or if I go in grooming, or if I go in cosmetics. So people know कि ये नट जॉब ने start किया है.
हम्म
That वो ये 2 years में I will cover that.
I,
That people
I
already
still
know. But
remember the joke from that episode where that guy said कि ब्रो तू अगर नट जॉब से जाके पीनट्स खा रहा है ना तो दैट्स योर प्रॉब्लम
वही था कि ये नाम से तो आप लोग कुछ भी बेच दोगे, लाइक यू कैन सेल नट्स आल्सो,
yeah
दैट बट अगर आप नट खरीद रहे हो तो देन यू आर प्रॉब्लम, बट वही है यू
that
नो
was so funny. So, like, I did watch the episode, but it was a while back. I remember watching it in Goa. मैं कुछ 10 दिन के लिए कहीं गया था, तो I remember I watching that episode over there. तो फिर end में you were given like to this thing की 25 lakhs with uh, un
20%.
huh 20% and 15% with these two guys, na?
Yes, yes, yes.
So which one did you end up going for? Should I just watch the episode? Should we just keep that like this thing? Just tell it to me right over here.
I think people have already watched it, and maybe if you want to keep a वो next
For
episode
myself,
के
no,
लिए
for
and
myself,
all
I'm
that,
saying.
yeah. So you can go and watch it. That हम लोग ने क्या डील ली थी, and बट आई थिंक उस टाइम पे वही था कि मैं और मैंने ऐसा ही फीलिंग था कि एग्जाम हॉल से बाहर आए हैं
Hmm.
एंड पेपर डिस्कस हो रहा है, एंड देन वी थॉट दैट ओ शिट, हम ये भी कर सकते थे वो भी कर सकते थे। आई
Hmm.
आई थिंक एज अ नेगोशिएटिंग पार्ट पे, नॉट दैट
Hmm.
पिच में हमको कुछ चेंज करना था, बट नेगोशिएशन पार्ट में वी थॉट दैट वी कुड हैव डन समथिंग बेटर and gotten all the five sharks. But okay, you
Oh,
will
that
see
was the
that
deal. That was the deal.
that's end line के अब मैं यहीं तक के बोलूंगी that
Hmm.
for that you need to watch the episode.
For sure, for sure. I'll watch it again. And what happens? Like they become the investors. You get the funds and everything. So
Yeah.
how does the life change as an entrepreneur? Like you both were working already, though the sales was less, but still you got to push from Shark Tank, and then you got the funding which you would have gotten anyway. I feel right
Hmm. Hmm.
like the kind of product that you have maybe if you would have gone to like a investor meeting or a pitch like whatever you would have got the funds there as well. So now when it happens on a platform like Shark Tank, uh how does the life change on a regular basis? Do you get recognized more as the reason you get more like B2Bs, like, or your distribution gets better, or do you get like insights from them how to like do this
I
better or
think
like.
one thing what has changed that we can flaunt that we appeared on Shark Tank India. Like people know that, and जो भी events में we go वहाँ पे भी वही है कि they appeared on Shark Tank India. They took their brand to Shark Tank India season one, and people look forward because I think सीजन वन इतना हिट हुआ उसके बाद ही इतनी सारी ब्रांड सीजन टू में आई है दैट ब्रांड्स हु
नहीं नहीं, नॉट अबाउट
स्टार्टेड
शार्क टैंक, आई एम आस्किंग अबाउट कि जैसे अब उन्होंने इन्वेस्टमेंट करी, दोज आर लाइक
हाँ
सेलिब्रिटी सॉर्ट ऑफ स्टेटस
यस
बन गया ना अब
यस
उनका। तो नाउ दे आर आल्सो इन्वेस्टर्स इन योर कंपनी, राइट? तो अब जैसे दे कीप सेइंग कि हाँ वी आर आल्सो गोइंग टू बी लाइक हेल्पिंग यू विद दिस थिंग एंड दैट थिंग, एंड मेरे को इस चीज में ऑलरेडी एक्सपीरियंस है। सो डज दैट ट्रिकल डाउन पोस्ट पोस्ट शार्क टैंक?
Yeah, of course, because if they have like invested in your company, they will help in their own ways. As in, somebody will help you with their networks to get more distributors or people. Somebody can help you with their packaging, with their marketing skills, how to grow. So I think every investor helps in their own ways, and ये सब इक्विटी का भी गेम है बिकॉज द मोर स्किन दे गेट इन द गेम the more they are interested to make it big because at the end when they exit they will get a good amount that they
Yeah.
want to have certain x number of return of the investment they have put
Hmm.
in the organization. So I think every investor is different at their own thing, and once the investment and everything जो part of TV पे थे तो उसके बाद एक process होता है due diligence का which happens for good 2 3 months. Yeah, maybe it can last for long also because there they see all the claims, all the जो अपने facts जो टीवी पे आपने शेयर किए होते हैं उनके साथ that you have this X amount of sales, you have this is the market research, this is the fund allocations you're gonna do. So everything has to be on paper जो आप वहां पे प्रेजेंट नहीं करते हो बट एक बार जब आपको इन्वेस्टमेंट मिलता है जब प्रोसेस चालू होती है तब आपको सारे पेपर वर्क उनको सबमिट करने होता है लाइक ऑल द कंप्लायंसेस द कंपनी हैज or if it's a partnership firm then you need to convert it to private limited because then only you can give the share holding as in the
Hmm.
equity because partnership में फिर partners ही होते हैं then you
Hmm.
cannot give them a stake in that. So again, all these compliances has to be taken care, and they make sure that everything happens. And because of this only, every वो पूरी एक process को time लगता है. So
Hmm.
फिर आपको like parts में you get the investment. It's not that if you have like you got an investment of 25 लाख तो 25 लाख एक साथ आपके अकाउंट में आता है. It comes in chunks
Oh, is
because
it?
मतलब या सो फॉर एग्जाम्पल 10 लाख दिए 10 लाख कहाँ खत्म हुए कैसे लोकेशन होगा खत्म होगा उसके बाद फिर 15 का पार्ट आएगा ये हो सो आई थिंक मेजरली जो बिग राउंड्स ऑफ इन्वेस्टमेंट होते हैं वो चंक्स में ही आते हैं आपके
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Cool. And post the Shark Tank, did your dad and your uncle go to any news channel? ये क्या हमारे को डिफेम कर दिया इन्होंने, लोग हमसे आगे पूछ रहे हैं।
I think we were happy that we used their
No, I'm just kidding.
story.
Of course they are.
Yeah, yeah. I now earlier they were like, nahi, tabhi mein they were okay, like whatever it is, they just go for it. I mean, like day one say they were okay, like Ananya and I starting a brand like this.
Hmm.
My mom, her mom was little skeptical about it because of course we were at a marriageable age. So they were like आप तुम दोनों को ये क्यों करना है and something. But I think now it's a different story. Now they have their own ways of flaunting that my daughters went on Shark Tank. And now flaunting की जरूरत नहीं है. I think उनके friends में पता ही है. So I think they feel proud that like you getting so much of appreciation basically that people know it and people now appreciate it. So
Cool.
good.
So that's really cool. Um, Main avenues where the sale and everything is coming from, is it your own website or like
It's
distribute?
on Yeah, majorly from our own website, then Amazon,
Hmm.
and then again different marketplaces like Flipkart, Nykaa, Meesho, uh, Tata 1MG, Swiggy. So yeah, GeoMart. So different platforms, but majorly from Amazon and major chunk from our own website.
Do you sell it like outside India as well?
So we have started exporting also. We have exported to 4 countries till
Hmm.
now.
Yeah.
So we are doing export also. We are building dealers network also, like in India, internationally. So yeah, we have dealers in India also who have kept the products in their own stores, as in somebody who has a uh, medical store or somebody who has a proper male grooming store.
Hmm. So what does the day in your life looks like? Like how's your day mapped out?
So my first half is majorly with my employees, that I'm sitting where the packaging is happening. So I sit
Mm-hmm.
there. uh, किस तरह से ऑर्डर्स जा रहे हैं, किसी का कुछ कस्टमर का कुछ है या कुछ चेंज है, और मे बी माई एम्प्लॉयज नीड टू कंफर्म समथिंग दैट ये ऑर्डर में ये चेंज है तो किस तरह से करना है ऑल दैट. So my first half is majorly there, and then second half may I have as in like some paperwork has to be done, or maybe some banking transactions has to be done, or maybe again I have to meet somebody. Or so second half I try to keep which I am doing my thing on my own,
Mm-hmm.
where working in my space, and first half is majorly for my staff, and make sure that I am around if they need me. So I'm at the office only, but then second half is something like I keep it for my own space, for my own work. That अब मुझे जो मेरा इंडिविजुअल पार्ट करना है मैं अब करूँ.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Cool. Hmm. Cool then. Yeah, this is all that I wanted to ask you, Anushree. Thank you so much for this. Is
Thank
there
you so
something?
much.
Is there something that you might want to ask me or share or that we might be missing out on?
No, I think we have covered all the topics. I have shared the journey, how we started, from where we started, why we started, and what are we doing now. And yeah, I like it's a growing thing. I mean, we are getting like products are in pipeline, and we are introducing more products. For that
Hmm.
you need to visit the website, and you can see the more new products coming up, and which have recently launched.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you can follow our Instagram page also to see new products, new upcoming products, and the uh, content which we are trying to create, as in going with the trend, and then we have something facts posts also, where we share facts for intimate hygiene to like personal care facts. So yeah, you can get certain knowledge from that
For
thing
sure.
also.
That
Yeah.
job actually sounds like a very good book title as well. Yeah.
I hope somebody, one fine day, somebody writes uh,
Yeah.
that biopic or something. Let's hope that a
Yeah.
story on us. Like maybe if we get into एक वो unicorn बन जाता है तो
Or it can be just like a poem, like a very big poem where everything
yeah,
is
I
right.
mean everybody has written their, Ashmir has written his own book, Namita has her own book. I think
Hmm.
good.
Yeah.
हम लोग
Yeah.
हम भी लिख देंगे.
अरे हम भी कर लेंगे.
अमन स्टाइल में.
Chalo, perfect then. Lovely, lovely talking to you, Anushree.
Thank you, Arpit. Thank you so much.
I'll see you soon, yeah?
Thanks for
Cheers.
you.
Bye. See you. Bye.
Bye bye.
Adios.
See
See
you.
you. Bye.
Bye.